Okay, let's try this again. Now guys, I only have 6% power on my phone. So I don't know. Isn't that just like that every time I try to go live? I run into some sort of problems. Not today. Not today. I'm gonna beat that shit. I don't care. Okay, so where was I? Where was I? I'm gonna wait for everybody. Now, if it pops up off again, guys, then I'm just going to completely say, okay, you know what? Then we tried. I really wanted to give Barb her card, the Queen of Air. It's a very beautiful card. It's a very, very pretty card. Very, very pretty card. It's so nice. Now, I'm not sure if you guys are still waiting at the other one that's frozen. I kind of hope not. I'm really just hoping that it's not going to die on me again. I don't know. I'll just give it a second. But like I said, if it happens again, guys, then I seriously probably have to just completely recharge my phone, because I'm probably just hanging on a thread over here. I don't know. I don't know. So we'll see. See if anybody comes on. So sorry that happened. I guess I got too excited and jumped on and wasn't thinking. And so just let me know if you're here. Hopefully Barb comes back so I can give her her card. Poor thing. Here I am telling her to sit down and, you know, I'm going to give you a card, and then I disappear. That's okay. That's okay. We'll get through this. We'll get through this. We always do. We always do. We always do. Let me know if you're here. Let me know. Damn it, we were having such a good thing too. We were having such a good time. So anyway, what I can do is I will just say what the card means, and I think that Barb will be able to come back and watch this video. I think that might be the smartest thing to do. So, anyway, Angel's watching. Angel! Oh my God, there she is. There's my girl. I don't think you've ever come on when I've been live. That's awesome. Angel's from the United States, everybody. Barb is back. Hi, Barb, you're back too. So Angel, I was actually in the middle of a video and it cut out on me. And so I'm hanging on by a bit of power right now. And I really want to give Barb her card. So, Barb, I'm going to quickly show the card again. This is Queen of Air. That's a pretty card. It's a pretty card. I really like it. So anyway, here's what your card means. Barb, setting healthy boundaries, strong self-esteem, calculated and shrewd decisions, clear communication, well-organized, and a wordsmith. So it just tells me like you look very in control of yourself and your situation and what is going on around you. Even just looking at your card, it's telling me that your connection with things like you have the animals, you have wings that are formed all around you in this beautiful card. It's a beautiful card. So it's basically telling you that you have clarity of purpose. So it's like you know exactly what you want and what's up. It's kind of like you got a sense of what's really going on. Your intentions are in alignment with your understanding. Exactly. So it's like you know what's going on. And your intentions and all that you are thinking and perceiving right now are exactly, you got a good idea of what's going on. Basically, nobody's going to tell you any different because you actually do. You got a good grip on the reality and what's going on around you right now, Barb. That's awesome. There is always a strategy in the game called life. So which goes back to clear communication, well organized, and a wordsmith. Angel's trying to talk to us. She's like, I wanted to do mine, but I'm not able to communicate with you. Angel, go back to, I think it's maybe because you're not following me on Facebook. I think you got to go back to my Facebook page, girl, and make sure that you click the follow button and see if that works. That's happened before, and I think you just have to be able to follow me on Facebook for some reason. I'm not sure. Try that. Yes, Barb says thank you. Yes, I do. Okay, yeah. So there is, and then it says here, Barb, can you let go of false truths and be rigorously honest with yourself and others? So let go of false truths. So it's almost like there's things going on, but you already have a good idea of what it really is. And it's almost like everybody is kind of saying what they think and feel, and there's a whole lot of what other people's strategies or what they seem to have as strategies. But I think, Barb, you're on the right track, because I think your insight is good, and I think that you got a good idea of what's going on. It's almost like you're wearing a third eye. You got the third eye right now. You're in control of your thoughts, and I think you know what's really going on. And it's all about perception, I think. It's a lot of perception right now. So just keep being strong. I think this is honestly, I think the card is of strength. Also, what the Queen means. Let's go back to the meaning of Queen. This is awesome. I haven't had this card yet. And it seems to make sense to Barb, because she says, yes, I do. So that's awesome. Okay, the Queen. The Queens are connectors. They bring people together, and they embody a mature, vigorous response. So so the Queen, just like the picture, you're not afraid to tell somebody in a nice way that you don't necessarily agree with what they're thinking or doing or feeling. Am I correct? I think that's maybe what I'm getting out of this. Because you are able, and even though you think those things, you're able to, in a mature and nice way, because that's who you are, Barb, you're able to say those things, and you're allowed, and you are openly honest about how you feel. But I think you know when to do it and when not to do it. And Barb says yes. So this is basically like a queen. You are watching everything going on. You are taking everything in. You know exactly when and when not to say something. But you also know that you are not a follower. You're not a follower. And I think that's an awesome trait to have. You're not a follower. Also, the Queen represents being fully present in the experience of their element. Fully present. So you are able... You're okay, how do you, like a chameleon almost, right? So you're able to put yourself into almost any situation. It's almost what I've always thought like a Pisces would be in my mind, right? Like a Pisces would be like a person back when I was maybe doing a little more astrology and stuff like that. A Pisces is able to put themselves into almost any position or any sort of company or group and mingle. That's basically, it's almost like what I'm getting out of your card today, Barb, is that you're able to express yourself, you're able to mingle with any crowd, because you are self-assured, but you are also very mature about yourself, and you are probably just very, and I'm sure you are, because I love you in this group, the people like you, because you're a good listener. So I would just keep up the good work. I think that right now, in the cards, you're being very attentive and you're being very aware. Angel's here. So it worked. All right. Awesome. Angel said I had to join the group. LOL. That's great. I'm so glad. So Barb, did any of that make sense? So maybe there's stuff going on around you right now, and it's almost like you're doing a whole lot of listening. Maybe that's the right thing to do, but I don't have to, actually, you know what you're doing. Your card is telling you that you call the shots on your thoughts. Barb says yes, very much. Okay, that's awesome. I really, really wanted to get a card to you today. And so maybe this was the reassurance that you need. Maybe the card is more reassurance for you than it is anything else. Angel says, my life is a shit show right now and I don't know what way to turn. Barb, okay. Well, hang on, Angel. Barb, you're very welcome. I hope that might, like I said, with these cards, they're positive cards. What you take out of the card is what you take out of it. You still make your own destiny. You're still your own person. And, yeah, so I hope that works out for you. To me, you're on the right track, girl. You just have to be firm in your beliefs because I don't think you're in a position where you're going to let anyone sway you any different, and I'm proud of you for that. So don't. You're doing the right thing. It's a beautiful card. Can I show the card one more time? And I think after all I've said to you now about your card, I think it makes a little more sense now when you look at it. There's a lot of trust in that card. There's a lot of, you can see that the wings above her head, there's actually wings that are wrapped right around her too. And the bird feels very safe. So, you know, there's a lot of confidence in the card too. And maybe that's another thing that I'm seeing out of you, Barb, is it's be confident. Barb says, now I can head to bed. Night all. You're welcome. Take care, Barb. Hi, Karen, you're back. Oh, yeah, it's a beautiful owl on the card. It's awesome. Okay, so back to Angel. Angel, you did it. So it was. So I guess that's what happens. If people can't communicate on the live, they just need to go back to my Facebook page and make sure that they're following. Are you still there, Angel? So Angel says her life is a shit show right now. I'm not going to ask because it's not my business, but if you want to, I don't know, if you want to share with us or if you want to vent, we're all here. We're good like that. We're good like that. Angel says yes, she's still here. Would you like a card, Angel? Something tells me you would love a card. Now, Angel, these are positive cards. She would. I think she would like a card. I'm sorry that your life is going like that. I don't know. I think life right now is going up and down for a lot of people. Angel says, I have no direction. That's the hardest. It's the hardest. And I don't know about you, Angel, but do you find that people look to you for direction and then you yourself are feeling like, like, where's mine? You know what I mean? Like, where's mine? It's crazy. I know. So yeah, I'm not sure. Going through divorce. Oh my God. Yeah, that can't ever be a good time. Confused. Yeah, those are big things. Those are big deals. Then it's, yeah, there's so much outside influence. There's all kinds of crap going on in the world as it is, and we're all just trying to get over last year, because that was a freaking, you know, hell in a handbasket right there. So yeah, like, thank God we're all just here alive. Angel says, making a move to Florida, just don't know what is best for me. Okay. You have the card of temptation, and I have not seen this card yet. Temptation. Now, if we can see it. Okay, so it looks like a woman with wings on eaten apple, laying on top of the apple, and then there is treasures sitting all around on the other side of that apple. The temptation brings with it the number 15. Angel says, oh God, LOL. I don't know. I actually haven't seen this card yet. Temptation. I can, just by looking at the card, the girl on the apple looks very tired. But there's a heart eaten out of the apple. So I'm not sure what that would mean, but then there is also, the card means temptation. So I don't know. Then there's treasures, like there's treasures laying all around the side of the apple too. I try to get a lot of the picture too, because the picture will tell you the story too. Well, let's see what temptation means. Let's see. 15. Okay. 15, temptation, means attachment. The material world is your playground. You need to be careful not to be attached to outcomes. This is a warning to you to watch for excess and to know what's not healthy for you. When this card shows up, it's a sign that you are focused on the material realm and need to be aware of any excess or addictive behavior, your own or that of others. So yeah, I would think that with a lot that is going on for you right now, you any of us, yeah, wow is right. Right? And I don't have to say anything. I'm not gonna say, like, you know what I mean? Like, I know you, Angel, also from another way, and it's not my place to say anything and stuff like that. But from what you've said to the group, you know, you're going through a divorce. You're making a move. There's a lot of weight. Yeah, I got goosebumps too. That's why I just basically looked at you, if you can see my eyes through the screen, because yeah, I know. You're very heavy. You have a lot on your plate right now. What that card would tell me is what would be the first thing for me when I am the most rut. I'm feeling like shit. The world sucks. Now I'm going through this shit, now I'm going through that shit too. What's the first thing that I would do? Oh my God, why can't I like have that? Like, why can't I just live like that? Why does my life have to be like this? Why can't, you know, my life be like that? Temptation. You know, it's almost like it's like we're thinking and we're so much smarter than that. And Curry, I know that you're smart. You are freaking smart. It's just, we are people. We're people with emotions. And what's the first thing we think? Why does my life have to be like this? Why can't it be like that? Why can't it be like that? And while we're thinking those things, we end up falling away from what, you know, things that aren't good for us. Because now we've lost the control, that strength that we normally have. Yeah, Angel says moving back to Florida where my playground was. Okay. Now, like I've said about these cards, they are positive cards, and you got to do what you want to do and but these are a guide. And what you get out of the card is, for me, I think the card spoke to you. Honestly, Curry, I think the card spoke to you. What do you think? What do you think? You know, and I get it. Because I know you that way, right? Like, I know you. Even though honestly, guys, Angel and I have never met, but we have a really, really good connection and a lot of understanding in different areas of our lives. Yeah, that was crazy, she said. It is. It is. So you know what? This isn't a bad card. Honestly, you know what, Angel? This card is letting you know what you already know. You already know. That's what you're the most afraid of. I know it for a fact. Guys, this is a girl who gets in the ring. She's a boxer. She's one of the hardest hitting women that I have ever seen on Facebook. And I'm not shitting. I have seen this girl and she could whip any man's ass. And I'm not kidding. This girl is tough. I've seen how she speaks to her people. This girl has an awesome, strong mind on her shoulders. And like I was saying to her earlier, sometimes it's like we give so much, and then sometimes it's hard for us to get that back. Like we're looking for someone to give it to us too. She knows what Curry, you know. And I think this is awesome because now you know exactly what you're thinking. You can actually breathe now. Because I think you have it figured out. You've had it figured out all along. Now it's what you're going to do with it, right? What do you think? I don't know. You're a pretty tough cookie. And I don't mean just strength. I don't just mean like tough. You have a good mind on your head, and you are an awesome friend to a lot of people. And you give a lot of good advice. You give a lot of good advice. I just think you know, and maybe going to Florida is going to be an awesome idea. But maybe you're going to take what you know to Florida and you're going to build something out of it. You ever think of that? I know, you have been through a lot, girl. You've been through a lot. I wish I could give you a hug. I know, I wish I could give you a huge hug. You know, we all need it. We all need it. And you know what? There's a reason that you got to be here tonight. And you know what? She says, I got to focus on me. You do. And you know what? It feels bad to do that, doesn't it? It actually, I don't know. I sometimes feel like I'm being selfish when I do that. When I'm trying to, okay, stop, breathe. What do I need? What do I need to be better tomorrow? What do I need to do to be better so that I'm better for that person too? And maybe that's it. Angel, maybe this whole going to Florida thing, okay, it's scary. It sure is, man. I also have like a place I come from. And I know if I ever, you know what I mean? It can be very tempting. Because all of a sudden you're around all your friends. And who cares? Because everybody else is it's what you do, right? It's your peeps. That's what you guys did. That was life. But your mind isn't in that anymore. So maybe you might just make a difference. Girl, maybe you're bound and determined to actually make a difference. I know that you are super focused on your health, getting like super pumped and ready. I think you got a mission. Honestly, my feeling for you is that you got a mission coming. Angel says, but all my fam and friends are there and I need my support system. You do. You do. You do need a support system. I'm going to say something only because I've been there. I, at one point in my life, actually had to let go a lot of that. As much as I loved everybody and as much as everybody loved me, I actually needed to get down and dirty with this. And I think maybe I've said it before, I had to learn to love my own company. I had to actually sit there and go, okay, it's either like, you know what I mean? It was like doomsday, okay? Because there's nothing worse than sitting in your own head, right? And Angel just got her 4 years clean, you guys, so she can't mess this up. Can I get some hearts for Angel, please, guys? This is amazing. She's 4 years. That is a lot. And I don't know. I got my 4 years clean, so I can't mess this up. And she says, I've been away from there for 5 years now. Yeah, see, lots of hearts, you guys. Thank you. It's hard work. It is such hard work. It is such hard work, guys. Oh my God. Why do you guys think when I'm on here and I'm like, oh yeah, it's Friday. Woo! You know what I mean? It's not the same anymore, you guys. That doesn't mean I'm not happy for you or for somebody else. It's just, I really have to dig down deep to figure out, okay, guys, I used to drink. And when I drink, I sang. I was out. I was socializing. I was out and about. I worked in the bars. Guys, and now all that is gone. Now I've had to relearn how to be a person all over again. So yeah, Angel, she's saying like she's been away from all of this for 5 years and she's been clean for 4. So right now her struggle is what she knows that she should, what she knows, how it's almost like how strong are you up here? So it's almost like you are tempting yourself to see. I think you're actually trying to you're trying to see how tough you are. Maybe. Karen says, my husband will be clean 35 years in October. It's not easy. No, 35 years is amazing, by the way. Hearts for Grumps. We need hearts for Grumps too, man. That's 35 years is amazing. Amazing, guys. Oh my God. Karen says, you can do it, hun. You got this. Never give up. Angel says, thank you. See, Angel, you're not alone. Even in this crazy little Dreamweaver Dread group, you know what I've told people, it's not just about dreadlocks. I had a lady come today into the group and she says, I hope it's okay. I don't have dreadlocks. Is it okay if I... Of course. Damn it, guys. This group isn't just about dreadlocks. As much as I love them, it's about this. This right here. You know what I mean? And you know what, Angel? You were supposed to be here tonight. I think so. I think that card, honestly, temptation. And you already know. You already know. You got this. It's what decision are you going to make? And is it really a wrong or right decision? I think it's on what are you going to do with it? Yeah, see, Angel says, I needed this tonight. Karen says, Kenzie and Gavin say goodnight. Good night, you guys. Kenzie, hey Gavin, I heard the Tooth Fairy came. How much did you get? What did you get from the Tooth Fairy? You know what I used to get from the Tooth Fairy? My dad would plop an O. Henry bar underneath my pillow. Isn't that the cutest thing? But yeah, so no. Just, yeah, Gavin, I'd like to know what you ended up with the Tooth Fairy. That is so awesome. Angel says, good night. $2. That's amazing. Oh, that's awesome. Good for you, buddy. Oh, that's so good. So yeah, you know what, Angel? You were supposed to be here tonight. And we were supposed to meet. And we were supposed to be friends. And you know what? I'm serious. I'm only a message away. I'm only a message away. You know, and I know that you're busy, and I know you've got lots of friends on Facebook, but just know that I'm still back there in the sidelines, just when you think that I'm not. And I'm always your friend. I'm always your friend, girl. Whenever, whatever. You know, I don't have a lot, but I got a lot of this. I can give you lots of like love, and you know, I can give you lots of like whatever you need like this. I got, you know what I mean? I got tons of it. Tons. And Mary's here. Karen says, Gavin and Kenzie said awesome. Aw, that's so nice. Give them a hug, Karen. Angel says, you're my sister. Yes, I am. Oh my God. Girl, let me know once you get settled in Florida or wherever it is that you're headed. You'll know what you're doing. Let me know so I can at least send you something. I'd like to send you something so that when you're feeling like, you know, whatever, you know, I don't know. I'd like to just send you something just so that you have something. So make sure to, when you're all settled up and stuff, just give me your address. Will you do that? I think that'd be great. That'd be great. I got chills for you tonight. I actually ended up with chills. But yeah, I think that's a good card for you to get. I think so. And you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean, right? So yeah. Karen says, we need to do tea soon. Yes, we do. And Angel says, I will. Okay, good. I hope so. I hope so. And you know what, Angel, you got lots of good friends that I've seen on Facebook. Yeah, and you're so smart. I saw you go live one day, and I heard you were the first person that I saw one day. I woke up and I was in my bed. I hadn't even gotten myself a coffee yet, and I heard you talking that morning. And I said to my husband, because he could hear you too, because I had it right out loud, and he was like, that was amazing. And I'm like, I know, you know what I mean? I didn't need AA, you know what I mean? I needed someone to be real. I needed someone to tell me to get up off my freaking ass and do the work. Do you remember that? Do you remember, Angel, what you said? Because that's what you said. Get up off your ass and do the work. And you are. You're right there. You're just really, you're a human being who's really afraid to make the wrong decision. And that's normal. That is so normal. But you are not alone. You're not alone. No, you're not. And I love ya. You're my sister. Yeah. Yeah, I know you remember. That was an epic live. I loved it. Seriously, girl. I was like, yes. I was just like, fuck yeah. That was awesome. I was so excited. And like, so really it feels good to, I hope give some of that back to you. Because, you know, isn't that why we do that? You know, we want to rub off on our friends. We want to rub off on people. And when I see one of my friends is like, you know, she needs to be lifted up, I want to be that for you too. And I don't mind telling you. I don't mind telling you. Girl, you know what to do. You know, and if you make a mistake, okay. Okay, well then I guess you know what not to do. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you're whatever. We're people. We're just people. We're just people trying to live a good life. It's not a whole lot to ask, right? Karen says, I wish we could talk to you on live instead of typing. I know, right? That would be nice. We gotta figure out, you know what? I have a friend in Vancouver that told me something about going Zoom. Maybe there would be a way to set up like a Zoom group or something where we could actually all sit down together and not type and actually just talk to each other. I think that'd be amazing. That'd be awesome. That'd be so awesome. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Actually, that helped me too. That kind of helped me too, believe it or not. Karen, you're still there. Karen, do you want a card? Do you want a card, Karen? Karen says, would love that. I don't know Zoom. I know. I know that we can set it up. Actually, my mom doesn't even go on Facebook and stuff like that, but I guess my mom's all hooked up on Zoom. So, guys, and she's not an internet kind of person, whatever, but she apparently loves it. She likes Zoom. So what's not to say that we won't like Zoom, right? We could all just kind of sit down and I could see what, you know, what's in your tea? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, then we could go live with Regan and see what that girl's really up to. Regan, we're talking about you, girl. You know what I mean? Some good vibes tonight, you guys. I think so. I think I was meant to come on here. I just feel like I was supposed to. So, you know what? And today I got up and I started moping around the house again. Not moping, I was good. And Sandy messaged me and he was like, so you're getting out of the house today. So have a great time. And I was like, well, I haven't left yet. And when I got off the message, I was kind of like, yeah, I don't even think that I want to go out today. I just don't think so. And then I remembered my post from yesterday and I was like, get up, get dressed, never quit. And because I did, so I went out. I got my things done, and I think even just having that little bit of fresh air and some sunshine on my face, I think that did a world of good. It did a world of good. Oh, Angel says, okay, ladies, I will be back in a few. Need to let this process. All right, girl, I hope you still love me. Just remember, it's just the cards, and it's however you perceive the cards and whatever you want to do with it. But I think that was honestly a really amazing card to have. Thank you, cards. The cards are really... I feel very connected to these cards. So yeah. Karen. King of Air. King of Air. I wonder if you can see that better like that. It's a very gentle man. And he almost looks like he's wearing glasses. And he also has wings, and then there's a feather up in the corner of the card. It's actually quite a few feathers. It's almost like he's bird-like. King of Air. Okay, that could mean something. Let's see, King of Air. Who was just Queen of Air? Someone was just Queen of Air. Barb. Barb was Queen of Air. Okay. King of Air. Okay. King of Air. Intellectual authority, reason over instinct, intellect over passion, successful negotiation, rules, laws. Okay. This is a thinking card. I can tell you already. King of Air seems to be so intellectual authority. There's a whole lot of reasoning, thinking, perception, instinct over passion. So right now you are like mind rules the heart right now is how I'm taking this card. So right now you are you're focused. This is you're very focused. You're also successful in negotiations because you're paying attention, is what I'm seeing here. Rules, laws. Right now, you're all about following the rules. Oh, how do I explain this? Very closely to Barb's card, actually. I think hers was the Queen of Air. I'm pretty sure. Yours means truth is everything. Right. So right now, like for you're yearning knowledge. It's more like don't tell me what I want to hear. I want to know what I know. I want to freaking know what's up. You're at that point. And you also think before you act. So you've been very careful in your words. You've been very careful on maybe the people or the places, things that you keep your company in. You are being very cautious, if that's maybe a good word. Oh, sorry, Brandy's back. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Kobe. Sorry, I'm just in the middle of a reading, you guys. King of Air for Karen Robertshaw. So yeah, truth is everything to you right now. You don't want anyone to tell you no shit. You're actually like, think before you act. Everything. You are right down to the company that you're keeping. You are all about playing by the rules. Do you see how the foundations of the past affect the present and the future? So you are doing a lot of thinking right now. Right now, you are very focused, I think, maybe on... You know the other day, you guys, when I said, well, look at yourself when you're like 4 or 5 or 6, what would you tell yourself? What advice would you give yourself for the future? That's kind of what that brings me to a little bit. You're very focused on, because you know what can happen, or you've lived that before, you're very cautious. It's almost like making wrongs right. It's almost like you are at the point of your life now where you're seeing all these mistakes and you're watching it all happen and you're very focused on it. But you're wanting to correct that. You're in your head, you're going, okay, it just can't be like this. There's no way we got to keep letting this go like this, right? So it's all about like, okay, let's follow the rules, guys. Like you know what I mean? I don't know, Karen, does that making sense? Karen says yes, way too much lately. You're just focused. Your mind right now, but it tells me it's in a good position. That's actually a really good spot to be in, guys. Because you're clear. You are clear in your thoughts, and that's an awesome place to be. It's exhausting though, right? It's exhausting. You know what I'm saying? Also, being the king, let me get back to this. So a king, when you see a king, kings are doers of the court. They are representatives of definite actions, attitudes, and behavior. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I'm getting from this card. The fullness of how the element is expressed in a mature and essential way. They are able to step back and see the larger picture and then lead the way forward, giving you advice on what to do and revealing what actions others are taking in a situation. That's exactly what I thought. I think I said that pretty much. You are at the point where you're able to step back because you have lived. You've lived probably a tough life. But you, in a very kind, mature way, are one of those people, as a doer and as a thinker, you are actually able to help other people. So by being the king of air, you are like a teacher. You're a teacher. And I think that's maybe where it is. Karen says, and I fear way too much. Okay, so there's with all the rules and the thinking and the what it was saying, like following all the rules, law. It's because maybe there is a fear for you. Maybe when it says about going into the past. Remember the other day we had coffee together at my house, and we were talking about fears. And we both said to each other, I said I had this huge thing about heights. And you have your own fears as well. And we don't know where the hell they come from, right? And now it's almost like cautious, overcautious. And with that, I don't know about you. I get like, when I'm overcautious and stuff, it brings anxiety. It brings a lot of like unnecessary stress. But it's not like somebody's going to tell us like, oh, just stop it. Oh, okay, I'll just stop it then. No, it doesn't work like that. So right now, your mind, honestly, is in overdrive. You're just in overdrive a little bit. And you know what? And that's okay. It's okay. What you're doing is you're feeling things out right now. You're watching, you're paying attention. Yeah, you're being cautious. And that's not such a bad thing. But maybe we just need to rest. You know what I mean? We got to give ourselves a break. Right, Karen? We need a break sometimes. And maybe that's where I think maybe just getting a little bit of rest. Because the mind is the most powerful muscle. You know what I mean? Brandy says, you already know I want a card. I do, girl. So Karen, I hope that helped you. I think that's just a reason for you to understand that the card, like, that it's realized that you are just doing a lot of thinking. You're doing a lot of thinking, and not in a bad way. You're just being protective. I think that you are just looking out for everybody because you are a mama bear, and you know it. And it's tiring and it's exhausting, and I think sometimes you are gonna just have to. You're just going to have to ask for what you need. You're going to have to ask for what you need just to give yourself a break, because I think you're on the right path. You really are. I think you are. And a lot of fear, is that normal? I live with a lot of fear. I live with a lot of fear, guys. Less now, I think. Since I have become sober, I'm still fearful. Like I don't, oh man, guys, fearful of everything. Yeah, mama bear, you bet. That's what I mean. I think fear is a normal thing, but I think, isn't it scary to also ask for what you need? And maybe, you know what I mean? There is that. So I think for you, rest. I think you just need some rest, because honestly, I think you are doing great. You are doing absolutely great. I just think that you are just really focused. You are so focused, but you're so focused for everybody else around you too. You know what I mean? And that's exhausting. So if I were you, my advice to you is take a break. Take a little break. I don't care if it's a little cat nap. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's, you know, Mackenzie, come brush grandma's hair. You know what I mean? Dude, just take a break. Just take a little break. Karen says yes, to admit you need help or anything. Yes, it is hard. It's hard to admit that. And that doesn't make us weak. Oh my God. Do you know that I think the people that love us actually want to help us? Because I think then they feel appreciated too. I think I might have heard that from someone that loves me. I'm pretty sure Sandy has told me before, you know, you just ask me. I love to do it. And I think it's because we don't believe it. We don't believe that we deserve it. At least I will speak for myself. Oh, did I say that out loud? Yeah, I did. Sometimes I feel like I don't deserve it. That it's not it's not in the cards for me. And we have to get out of that way of thinking. I think I have to get out of that way of thinking because we do deserve it. We do deserve to live this beautiful life. Karen says, my fear is my daughter follows Man Bear so much. I know, but you know what? Oh, Mama Bear, my fear is my daughter follows Mama Bear so much. Yeah. And that's where, you know what? It's almost boundaries, right? It's almost like putting down a boundary. At some point, you're going to have to be like, okay. You know what I mean? And it's not for me to say what you need. I can't honestly tell you, it's not my place to say. Mine is only to give you the message. And like what you do with it after that is up to you. You know what I mean? So yeah, girl. So anyway, I hope that helps you. Let me grab some coffee here. I think I have the heat too high in my room here. Just give me a second. Just let me turn down the heat in this room. Oh yeah, it was way too hot in here. Okay. Karen says, I needed the message. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're so welcome. And you know what, guys? These are positive tarot cards. So these aren't like, I'm not going to hand you out a death card and a joker and stuff like that. These are more like messages. Positive messages for your everyday thoughts, feelings, and they are just a guide to maybe where your mind's at, where's your heart at. So that's more of what that's all about. So, okay, where did she go? Where is Brandy? Brandy Wilkerson. She, I believe, is from Ohio. I wasn't going to say the first name of your town. Karen says, thank you, Katie. We will chat very soon. I have to go. Good night. Everyone, this is what I truly needed. You're welcome. That makes me happy. It makes me happy. And you know what? Have a great sleep. Rest on it. Just, you know what? Love and light. Just, snore. Snore loudly. You know what I mean? Just have one of those sleeps. Yeah, you bet. Okay, so Brandy. So Brandy has a huge event coming up on Monday. I am so proud of you, by the way. I hope you don't mind. My husband's in the group too, right? But I had to mention to him about what's coming up on Monday, and amazing. There are so many people pulling for you, girl. It's so exciting. You are brave, and you are, yeah, I'm on Brandy team. I'll tell you that. Whoa. Well, I'm going to pick it up because it dropped. And it's Queen of Earth. That's a beautiful card. Queen of Earth. Now, I've seen this card before. It's Beautiful card. Love. Isn't that nice? Queen of Earth. There's a lot of Trump cards out tonight. Not Trump, but you know what I mean. Like, wow, these are beauties. Lots of queens and kings. Okay, Queen of Earth. Okay. So, Brandy. Queen of Earth means practical and grounded, trustworthy, earthy, resourceful, a gardener who tends to what has been planted. You are committed, down to earth, and clear about your goals. You are honest as you work with others to keep it real and be true to what we are doing and the challenges before us. You use all your resources wisely, whether they are finances, opportunities, or people willing to help you in any endeavors. Okay, so it looks like you're on a journey, but you're very grounded. You're earthy, you are, and resourceful. So it's, you basically, oh man, I've had this card before. But it's also vibes that I'm picking up, right? Let me just look at this again. So right now, what it tells me is you are able to do many things. You're also a multitasker. Wow, so you are good in the kitchen, you are good at art, you are able to probably get down and dirty in the garden, you're able to you're able to fix like a bicycle. You're one of these people who are able to just, Brandy, can you help me over here? Of course she can. You're one of those people. You are able to pretty much, whatever you put your mind into, whatever you touch like turns to gold. You're one of these people. You know what I mean? You're the type of person that finds a baby bird in a nest walking down the street. You're the type to take it home and feed it until it can fly away. That's the kind of person that I'm seeing in you. And you're very honest. You love to work with other people, but you try to keep everything very real. You're very, very real about what you're doing. You're not a bullshitter, and you don't want people to bullshit back to you either. You're very, very, because as honest as you are, you'd like others to be as honest back to you. You use all your resources wisely. Brandy says, girl, you are spot on. I'm spot on. See, this is the feeling that I'm getting from you. You're a very smart girl. And you are, it says here even, whether they are finances, opportunities, or people willing to help you out. So here's the thing, when I think, and in the feelings that I get about you. You could be in this tight spot, you know what I mean? Like, God forbid, let's say, like you're in a bus and you're driving down the highway and the motor goes on the bus. And everybody in the bus, and it's like in the middle of summertime and the air conditioning goes down on the bus. There you are. There's Brandy, positive. She knows she'll figure out, she'll actually like go and actually look at the wiring on the air conditioner. She'll be able to like keep people calm all at the same time. She'll probably crack a joke with you too. She'll probably have food in it. She'll have extra sandwiches because she knew in her head before she left the house that she might need them. Someone might be hungry. That's Brandy. That's what I'm seeing in Brandy. Brandy is just the all-around girl that just, you're something else. You are. And that's awesome. And it doesn't surprise me that you're about to do what you're doing on Monday, because you also... Oh, my husband. Did you hear him? My husband says, Brandy rocks. Brandy rocks. That's so cool. I'm turning red because it's almost like I can feel you right here. My husband just said, what a great cause. I don't know if you can hear him in the background. He's definitely on your side. We both are. I think the whole group is. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You're resourceful and you're willing to help people in any endeavors. So honestly, you're the girl too. If you don't know, and if you don't know how to fix something, if you honestly don't know how to help someone, you are resourceful enough to figure out how. You will find the right person to figure it out for them. You're the person that anybody can call in the middle of the night because Brandy will know what to do. You know what I mean? Brandy says, "Aw, I can tell him he's awesome. He is." You're gonna love Sandy. And we're so glad that you're here. And you know, getting this card tonight really solidifies how I see you, how I feel about you. That is amazing. That is so awesome. Let me go back to the Queen card. And I know that someone else had the Queen card in the group earlier, but let me just go back to the Queen. The Queens are connectors. See, I'm just kind of laughing to myself. The Queens are connectors. They know how to connect the dots. They will figure it out. They will connect the right people to the right situations. You know what I'm saying? I think well, of course you do. Anyway, they bring people together. Well, isn't that funny? They bring people together and they embody a mature, vigorous response. Just like you will on Monday, just like you do every day, just like why everybody and your true friends are really telling you the truth. They love you. I can tell you right now, you wouldn't have it any other way anyway, because I think you can see past people's bullshit. So the people in your life are truly very good friends to you. Brandy said, sometimes I just need to hear it. This is confirmation. You bet. I'm so glad that I can help. This is just a message. You know what I mean? The card's just giving you a message, and I am so happy that I'm just able to give it to you. That's so amazing. The Queens represent being fully present in the experience of their element. So, and that means so in your element. There's many elements. So what you were gonna be, so yeah, I'm just like, I'm excited. I'm just excited giving you this card. So you are you're always involved. So that's all I'm gonna say. You're hands-on in anything that you're involved in. Otherwise you're not involved. And I guess that's the best way to describe it. So that's kind of cool. So I hope that's helpful. And I mean, it's confirmation, just like you said. I think that it's something you know, and everybody that knows you knows. I think sometimes you just maybe need to hear it from kind of like an outsider-ish, right? Like you haven't known me very long, and you've only seen me on here. And sometimes we connect with people, and I got your message today, and you know what I mean? Like, yeah, sometimes we connect with people for a reason. So maybe I was just meant to give you that message. So thank you. Thank you for the experience. That's so awesome. And you're very welcome. You're very welcome, Brandy. And we're on Brandy's team. Go Brandy. Right, babe?
What's that?
Go Brandy.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, he's stoked. We're really excited for you.
Yeah.
So anyway, I hope that was awesome, you guys. I'm gonna take a break for the rest of the night, I think, unless you guys have anything else. Brandy, I did message you. I hope you got the message. I didn't see your first message was like in my junk mail or whatever, so I have to remember to always go and look over there. But I did message you back. But yeah, you guys, I love you. Thanks for spending some Friday night with me. You know what I mean? That was kind of nice and random. So yeah, I love you guys. Brandy, have an awesome weekend, girl. And if you need anything, or you need any, like, you need me to pump you up or anything like that, just message me. Yeah. All right, so you take care. And I love you guys. And I will talk to you later. Okay. Ciao, Bella.